not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'ma need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes.
The what?
All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes.
Okay.
Make sure you recycle the plastic.
First things first, Diddy is yelling orders like he's conducting a business meeting rather than speaking on a prison line to his son. And he's talking about pizza boxes of all things like it's some sort of code for something much bigger. Diddy is likely planning his next big move even from the inside, and this phone call somehow made its way to the public. It's pretty much what you'd expect from a guy who's experienced both the highs of Hollywood luxury and the inside of a cell. Behind the scenes, it's sinister like a hidden society, and then there's Jay-Z, who seems to be avoiding people.
He's like, can I have your job?
No, he's a natural. You gotta watch out for him.
Do you know who my dad is? Yes, I do. What is your favorite picture of my dad? The one right over there.
Because are you even friends at all if you don't contact your millionaire friend when he's having a hard time? But here's the real deal. While Diddy is over here worrying about being released on bond, Jake is dealing with his own car drama. It sounds like someone's priorities are as twisted as the entire Hollywood culture when Jay worries about his automobile even though he has millions of dollars.
Talk to them. They reach out.
Because no one is allowing a minor inconvenience like incarceration to halt the Hollywood machine. He is still working hard and making sure everything is in order for his Netflix initiative to release a movie.
Just before we started, it was a beautiful moment. He was checking his fresh. He was like, my mom's changed. I need my mom's changed.
Yeah, I got her with me right now.
Yeah.
Nah, she would be super proud. She's like my biggest fan. Cause I really been working and doing music since I was like.
Despite the lawsuits that are accumulating, but Diddy is feigning indifference and nearly giggling at the thought of going broke as his name is being displayed on yacht decks all over the world. Diddy.
People don't really know me, and that's by design.
Who is this person, the Sean Combs, that we don't know?
We have yet to find out.
Right.
You have to come along for the ride.
Well, boy.
Not to mention Kim Kardashian's name being brought up in this circus. It seems like Diddy is thinking of throwing Kim under the bus to lower his bail. If I've ever seen a friendship move like that, the guy is out here playing chess while everyone else is stuck on checkers, but it's just making things worse. The dynamic between Kim and Diddy, who rub shoulders with the elite on the red carpet, suddenly looks much darker, making you wonder how much dirt she swept under those designer rugs at those events.
She's a very good friend of mine, and I mean, it's all good, you know?
Everybody's talking about the cover, the Kim Kardashian cover. What did you think about that cover?
I thought it was dope. You know, freedom of expression. It was risky.
This link dates back to the early days of the 2006 White Party, when Kim was still the stylist for Paris Hilton. After all these accusations, everyone is once again looking at those old pictures and wondering what was really going on behind the scenes. Rumors that Kim and her family knew more than they let on are only growing louder, especially as more embarrassing details about Diddy's lavish gatherings come to light. One minute you're a stylist receiving an invitation, and the next you're the queen of tabloid headlines with Diddy in your circle. Let's discuss those gatherings. When Khloe Kardashian talked about one of those parties on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, she joked about everyone being half naked, as if it was just good fun. However, with what has recently surfaced, it seems like there might have been a lot more going on after the camera stopped rolling. It wouldn't be a Dodie story without mentioning the outrageous parties full of aced ERS and apparently some not-so-glamorous stuff. The Kardashian clan wasn't just casually mingling with Hollywood elites, they were fully embedded in the scene. Behind the glitzy photo ops and red carpet smiles were deeper ties, especially with Diddy. These weren't mere celebrity snapshots, they were connections that ran deeper, woven into Hollywood's high-stakes social web, where party appearances often lead to insider deals and favors. Now, with scandal looming, the family is scrambling to distance themselves, but those red carpet moments aren't easily erased. Adding fuel to the fire is Kris Jenner's partner, Corey Gamble. Known for his loyalty to Diddy, Corey's long-standing connection, both personal and professional, is now under scrutiny. As accusations against Diddy pile up, people are questioning just how much Corey knew and what role he might have played. While he's often been a background player in the Kardashian world, this scandal has thrown him front and center. The accusations against Diddy are serious, going beyond money or lavish living and touching on allegations of misconduct and troubling behavior. Kim's attempts to clear her name by downplaying her involvement sound hollow. After years of attending these gatherings, it's unlikely she was completely in the dark. And with Diddy facing severe charges, Hollywood's unspoken rule to save yourself could push him to start naming names. If he chooses to cooperate, anyone who's frequented his infamous events, Kardashians included, might find themselves pulled into the spotlight, facing questions about their own involvement. But it doesn't stop there. Rumors even link this scandal back to Michael Jackson's death, raising the stakes even higher. A lawsuit reaching beyond the grave shows how deeply this mess runs, casting doubt on Hollywood's shiny exterior. With Diddy's legal troubles intensifying, there's a real fear of a domino effect that could topple more than just his career. Stars like the Kardashians, Jay-Z, and Corey Gamble risk seeing their carefully crafted images crumble, as the public tends to revel in a scandalous downfall. If Diddy goes down, he might not plan on going alone.
How closely are you paying attention to the allegations coming forward with him?
I don't pay attention to none of it. It's extremely sensitive, and I think that it's really, really important that we reserve our opinions until we understand what the undisputed truth is.
Diddy isn't going down without a fight. Even as lawsuits and scandals pile up, he's still out there talking about having the last laugh. Known for his hustle and building an empire, Diddy's brand was built on being larger than life and seemingly untouchable. Now, however, that empire looks more like a house of cards swaying under the weight of countless secrets. The higher you climb, the harder you fall, and Diddy might just be facing the consequences of a life lived on the edge. What's next for the Diddy Kardashian saga? Hollywood loves a good redemption arc, but this time, redemption might not be on the table. We might be witnessing the curtain lifting on a spectacle that was too good to be true. Either way, grab your popcorn because this story is far from over. And this is just the start. Let's dive deeper into the tangled mess that's been years in the making between Diddy and the Hollywood elite. Diddy's infamous white parties weren't just gatherings. They were gateways into a world of excess, attended by A-list celebrities, industry insiders, and influencers eager to climb the fame ladder. Beneath the luxury and laughter, darker things brewed. These parties were rumored to be more than just social events. They were power plays. The elite could make deals, secure alliances, and gather dirt on one another. And Diddy was right in the middle, the puppet master pulling the strings. He ensured everyone had a good time, but kept his eyes and ears open, collecting information he could use at the right time. His empire wasn't just built on music and parties, it was built on control. He knew things that kept people close, quiet, and loyal. But when cracks started showing, they showed fast. Cassie's lawsuit, which many saw as the beginning of Diddy's downfall, wasn't shocking to those who knew what really went on at the parties. Although Cassie's case may have settled, it opened the floodgates. Whispers became headlines, and Diddy's once impenetrable fortress began to crumble. Then came his decision to sue former liquor business partners, a risky move. Diddy made tens of millions annually from his alcohol ventures, but by going against these powerful partners, he stirred the pot. These weren't just any partners, they were industry titans with deep connections. Within months, lawsuits began surfacing and accusations against Diddy piled on. The fallout was almost immediate, and Diddy found himself under attack from all angles. In Hollywood, alliances are everything. As long as you're in the good graces of the powerful, you're protected. Step out of line, and they'll throw you to the wolves. Diddy's partners had resources, influence, and perhaps most importantly, dirt on him. It wasn't long before stories buried for years started coming to light. Misconduct allegations, harassment, even rumored ties to organized crime. Suddenly, the man who was once the life of the party was at the center of a scandal threatening to take down everyone around him. The Kardashians, of course, have tried to distance themselves, but it might be too late. Photos, videos, and associations are out there, and they're not going away. For years, Kim and her family basked in the glow of their association with Diddy, attending his events, partying at his mansions, and benefiting from his circle. But now, as Diddy faces consequences, the Kardashians are left scrambling. Kim's attempts to position herself as a serious businesswoman and an advocate for criminal justice reform are being undermined by her past connections. It's hard to champion reform when your name is linked to one of Hollywood's biggest scandals. The fallout doesn't stop there. Jay-Z, known for his carefully curated public image, is now being drawn into the mess. His connection to Diddy is undeniable. They collaborated on music, attended events together, and supported one another publicly. But now, as Diddy faces accusations that could lead to a lengthy prison sentence, Jay-Z's silence is noticeable. Is he distancing himself or trying to protect his own image? In Hollywood, silence can be just as telling as any statement. Then there's Corey Gamble, caught in an even trickier spot. His relationship with Kris Jenner has always put him in the spotlight, but his close friendship with Diddy is now bringing intense scrutiny. He's been part of the parties, the inner circle, and people are beginning to question how much he knew. Did Corey turn a blind eye, or did he know more than he let on? His silence is only fueling the rumors. Hollywood is built on secrets, glamour, and facades to keep real stories hidden. For years, Diddy was one of the best at playing the game. He knew how to keep people close, keep them quiet, and hold on to his power. But now, as the walls come down, the truth is spilling out. Alliances, friendships, and deals made behind closed doors are coming back to haunt him. And the people who once stood by him are now trying to save themselves. And then there's Michael Jackson's connection, a piece of this sprawling puzzle that adds another layer.
And there's so many photos out there, but the one of you and Jay-Z really stands out to me. What was that moment? Do you remember that time?
Yeah, that was at one of my birthday parties, and I was just telling him I appreciated him coming. He was on tour, and he flew in private after one of his shows just to come to the party, and he had to fly back down. I was just telling him how much I appreciate it.
The recent revelations surrounding Diddy's alleged involvement in disturbing events have shaken Hollywood. With high-profile lawsuits, shocking accusations, and new allegations of cover-ups, it seems no one in his circle is untouched. What once looked like an untouchable empire is now crumbling under the weight of long-buried secrets. Power players like the Kardashians, Jay-Z, and Corey Gamble, who once stood alongside him, now find themselves caught in the fallout. Ronnie Jones, a longtime music producer for Diddy, recently filed a lawsuit that exposed accusations of misconduct, substance abuse, and involvement with underage individuals at parties. It didn't stop there. He also hinted at other powerful figures allegedly helping Diddy evade accountability for years. This scandal is raising questions about fame, loyalty, and where accountability begins. Corey Gamble, a close friend of Diddy and Kris Jenner's boyfriend, is now under scrutiny. Gamble, who worked as a tour manager for Justin Bieber and maintained ties with Diddy for years, attended many of the infamous parties at the center of these allegations. While he hasn't been officially accused, his proximity to Diddy and his ties to Kim Porter, Diddy's late ex, have cast a cloud over his reputation. Even the Kardashian family, experts at managing controversy, are reportedly scrambling to protect their brand. Kris Jenner, who partnered with Diddy on multiple ventures, and her family have mingled with him at high-profile events. But now, they're rumored to be in damage control mode, eager to avoid being tainted by association. Jay-Z, Diddy's longtime friend and fellow hip-hop mogul, is also being drawn into the fray. Although no direct evidence links him to any wrongdoing, speculation about his attendance at Diddy's parties and his property dealings has created a media frenzy. Rumors even suggest federal investigations may be targeting properties associated with him, adding yet another layer to the scandal. The most unsettling twist: allegations that Diddy used code words to mask illegal activities and rumors of hidden hard drives containing explosive secrets. Reports suggest Diddy may have even asked his son to destroy these hard drives, raising the question: what's on them, and why are they so damaging? As Diddy's empire teeters, the big question looms: who else might fall with him? Is Hollywood on the brink of a reckoning, or will these powerful players find a way out? Let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the latest updates.